What's up? What's good? Y'all seen that thing flip over as soon as it hit record? What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? Let's jump in real quick and do a daily increase. See what energy is on offer for Sagittarius today. What you facing today? Get all of that good stuff. So far, I definitely want you to know, like, before we even get into this mess, I'm gonna put it back in the deck. I don't know, y'all. I think we might be in session. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as your 9th house placement, y'all. Just take what resonates. Let's someone else with the rest, okay? What's coming up? Seek clarity. Seek clarity. Embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Desert of Isolation. Transverse the desolate space of solitude to uncover reflections and resilience. To uncover reflections and resilient survival. You know, for some reason, this message right here is really giving me the energy of, y'all, I like older I like old style storyline movies. It's giving me the energy of this father and son, where the son becomes too big for his britches and the father kind of shuns him off. I guess kind of like Airbenders. This is not so dramatic, but it's giving me the energy of you made a decision and now you have to sit in the choices. Like you have to sit in the consequences of one's decisions. But it's like, honestly, if you can transmute that energy, there's a beautiful lesson that sits deep within this here. Yeah, happiness is simple, and it's, oh my goodness. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart. This is, the vortex of change. This is about understanding that you may have been overcomplicating, like taking things for granted, overcomplicating what made you happy. And I don't want to necessarily say that you were taking things for granted, because I don't necessarily feel like that you or this person was necessarily taking something for granted. I just feel like, and this is a daily increase, I don't know why I said this person, but just take it as it resonates. But it's about there's better out here. Like, I want the finer things in life. Someone was going after the finer things in life from a scarcity mindset, and it wasn't allowing them to enjoy or appreciate what they had. So now someone is having to endure a season of lack, maybe. I don't think this, I honestly, the way that the message is coming up, it doesn't seem like it's a long season. Like, it doesn't look like an 11-year or 7-year cycle or anything like that. But there is a season that must be endured here. Let's see, Spirit. What is the situation here? What is the situation here? How did we get here? What is your advice? What is the situation here? What is the situation, Spirit? The situation is the 7 of Wands. The situation is the 7 of Wands. Smoky quartz could be very significant for someone at this time. I definitely feel like that the situation is the way that you're defending yourself, the way you're putting up your protection. Are you allowing your protection to speak for you? You see, I love this card. Honey, I love this card. She's got 7 sage bundles right here. And they are acting as a wall of defense against this barricade of police here. And she's pure in her defense. She has no negative intention. She's very pure in her defense. This is depicted as, the 7 of Wands. So the situation is, what line of defense are you using and what is the intention of it? That's the situation here. This could have to do with relationships. The Two of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. How did we get here, Spirit? The Two of Swords at a crossroads. There were things that you were unable to see, possibly unwilling to see. The way through this challenge here, or the advice here, is the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Baskets. Bring love into the situation. So somebody's line of defense right now is very much so cruel and unusual. And Spirit is saying readjust, reevaluate this, seek clarity, embrace honesty, face the consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. So definitely do those truck drivers, they gotta walk around their car and do a point check before they can take off on their road trip. This is really Spirit saying, just get out. Yes, most truckers hate doing that check thing on their truck, but it's like, get out and do it. It's essential. It is like, it's not a luxury, it is essential. And it's like it allows you to see where your attention may be needed along your journey. What's the outcome of this situation? The World card. Something closes in order. Like the World card speaks about achievement, success, something coming to an end in order, like a successful completion in a brand new beginning. So in this depiction here, this is saying like what is successfully completed is like the season where you're just watering and you're not seeing anything break ground here. That season is over. This that chapter has come to a successful completion, and now I got a Sagittarius that now can go into the season of seeing the blooms. But you still have to water. Even though things are finally blooming in this season, you still have to do the steps that you were taking in the season that you were waiting for it to break ground. This is a beautiful message here. Like I said, I do feel like that this has a lot to do. Well, this definitely has a lot to do with the way that it has a lot to do with the way that you collaborate and your strategy with collaborating with people, working with people, entertaining people. It's just like your options are opening up here with the Seven of Cups at the top of the deck. And because your options are opening up, your vision is becoming clear. And not only is your vision becoming more clear, but you're also like, people are actually taking a second to hear what you have to say. Yeah, wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Times is changing, baby. The times are changing, baby. Okay. Yes. And I feel like that this is going to catch you off guard. So, prepare. How we got here is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Remember, there is this energy of like really needing to become clear about which path you're going to take, because the Two of Swords is a pathway, and it's not choosing a path out of panic. It is looking at everything truthfully and honestly, no matter how uncomfortable it is, and allowing that truth and clarity to guide you towards the appropriate pathway. Spirit is leading me to read the Two of Swords here. In impasse decisions. This card asks you to find balance. Be stable yet at ease. Be committed but not detached. Be engaged but at peace. The knives symbolize conflicting thoughts, visions, or ideas. The Two of Knives asks for patience even if the lack of immediate solution causes tension. Recognition that you don't know yet enough, recognizing that you don't know enough yet. Now is the time to get input and gather feedback. So how we got here, I definitely feel like that the situation is your line of defense, like what you have put up as defense energy. Where we're at, the situation, defensive. How are you? Where are your boundaries? How are you standing your ground? How are you responding when you feel crossed and triggered? That's the situation here. I do feel like that, if I'm being honest with you, because this is a general reading, I am getting that it is definitely your defense mechanism that is in question here. How you got here is, it's looking like to me that you haven't responded immediately. It's like I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that knew you had to put some boundaries up, but I don't know why for. I don't know why for yet. But I know that I can't give you a reckless reaction. I know you up to something. And so I'm not going to give you I'm not going to make a permanent decision yet right here without knowing everything. That's how we got here. So you put up some healthy boundaries. You may not have knew what you put those healthy boundaries up for, but you put them up. Now what Spirit is asking you to do is to soften your approach and don't shift unless you know that you've been too mean with your boundaries, unless you know you've been too defensive and you've been telling people to kick rocks and they keep coming back around, but you keep telling people to kick rocks. Then you might need to soften in your approach, okay? That's what this is saying. Soften in your approach. There's a need to bring love into the situation and really take a more Neptunian view of this, a more Piscean view of the situation here, okay? But if you feel like that you've been putting healthy boundaries and the other folks have not been taking accountability, what this is saying here with the Knight of Cups, with this being the advice, is to color outside the lines a little bit. Show a little bit more grace, okay? Show grace. And showing grace isn't saying, I forgive you, you can keep doing what it is that you was doing. No. Showing grace is understanding that you don't see it yet. I understand. Although I understand, it's not healthy for me because I see this. I understand this. I understand that you have to go on your journey so that you can understand it the way that I understand it, because you're not receiving what I'm putting down. And I get that. So I'm going to send you on in peace, love, and light. I send you grace. I'm not going to read you for filth and send you on your way. That's what this is saying. The outcome is a brand new chapter. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new dawn. Let me read the World card since the book is right out here. This is beautiful, y'all. This is beautiful. I know y'all be thinking I be too optimistic. That's why I be inclined to read y'all these cards. But baby, some of these readings are just beautiful. Now, does it require a dreadful action step out of the viewer? Absolutely. And that's accountability and the awareness of the consequences that you must face, and the understanding that with those consequences, a consequence calls for you. When you was a child, think about it. You did some foolishness. You snuck out. You stayed out past curfew. Whatever the case may be, you had a consequence. 9 times out of 10, it was a humiliating, embarrassing consequence. Not even humiliating, but what you got me washing these dishes for a month straight for? What you mean I can't go to, I can't sit on the porch for a month? I can't go outside the aisle, but to school and home for a month? You know what I'm saying? It's taking the consequences on the chin and not inflicting not responding in a way that is inflicting more karmic energy around you. Okay. Whew, let me see. So this is results. This is a yes card. Okay. Certain chapters must be wrapped up and brought to an end. Move on. The world in adventure awaits. Reminder: no one escapes judgment. Not even the judge themselves. Ooh. That's a straight to the point message. In yang, it says integration, sense of belonging, travel, accomplishments, completion, achievement, wholeness. In yin, delays, burden, disappointments, personal fulfillment, shortcuts, stagnation, lack of success. The affirmation for this card is, I breathe in and embody inner peace. Embracing the calm of being connected with the universe in mind, body, and spirit. So, family, what this is really saying is, somebody's putting up some healthy boundaries here. This is really, your daily increase is really calling for you to put up some healthy boundaries. Beautiful message. And knowing that, like, this is also saying you putting up boundaries regardless. Okay, these boundaries are needed because lines have been crossed, or people are putting boundaries up against you, up around you, because boundaries were crossed. Take it as it resonates. Compassion and grace is needed here. Wow, King of Cups right there. Diplomacy is needed here. So, let's see. If this is your message, fam, at 1616, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. What is the Seven of Wands here, Spirit? What is the Seven of Wands? I do like that this says no one accepts judgment, not even the judge themselves. I do like that, because if anyone is facing any sort of persecution, wrongful persecution, willfully wrongful persecution, everyone will be held accountable in this situation. That's the outcome. Is everyone being held accountable for any and all persecution, wrongful persecution, willful persecution, whatever the fuck it is, everyone will be held accountable. And that's green energy. Ooh, I love it. And once you bring love into this situation, the universe looks out for you. Looky here. You see what I'm saying? The situation here is defensive in the way that one is communicating. Someone has put up healthy boundaries in the way that one is communicating with someone here. And if not, then this is the daily message here, is to put up healthy boundaries around the way that you're speaking to someone. Don't speak so freely. Okay? Don't speak so freely. Be very, because I do feel like that there is, for some of you all, someone is trying to provoke you. But that's why I feel like that this, like, your defenses, trust the defenses that you're putting up, trust the boundaries that you have invoked, and know that you don't have to go, like, just because it looked like you got smoke and they got armor, because somebody's in armor and they got all of this confirmation because somebody's coming in with the guns ablazing. Don't begin to doubt your defenses. Don't begin to act panically as if you haven't trusted in these defenses before, as if you haven't seen the works of these defenses before. Oh shit. So someone may be coming in trying to guns ablaze. Take accountability, but also understand that in your accountability that your defenses work. Okay? In the presence of conflict, trust your boundaries. In the presence of conflict, trust your boundaries. Even if it feels like that you're, like, there's a consequence that's coming out of the situation, claim accountability for your actions. Face your consequences and allow your morals and integrity to lead you in the path to choose with the awareness and the acceptance of their actions and consequences. Okay? Two of Swords. This is how we got here. The Two of Swords. Someone was closed off to someone, maybe. Someone wasn't as open to someone as they should have been here, possibly. Yeah. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, someone was definitely closed off and not as open. How we got here is someone was at a crossroads and there was judgment was clouded by their emotions here. Yeah. Someone's strategy. Someone was manipulative in the way that they were talking to someone. This is definitely the communication here. Okay. So there's definitely setting healthy boundaries and still understanding that yes, you've done the work. Yes, you've set healthy boundaries now, but that doesn't exclude you from the consequences from when there wasn't healthy boundaries. So the advice here is the Knight of Cups. Bring love into the situation. Let's see, Spirit. What can you tell me on this Knight of Cups energy here? Wow, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Definitely bring more, like, I guess the advice here is really saying that there's a need to bring more love into the situation in a less of an sense of the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse gives off this entitlement energy, okay? So this is really saying, like, the advice is to, I'm owed this. Like, the least that you could do is this right here. Like, I've been doing this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that energy, Spirit is saying, like, that's the energy that has to be addressed, because that is the energy that is causing, like, that's causing this clouded judgment here. It's not allowing you to show up in this Knight of Cups energy. It's not allowing you to bring love into the situation. It's not allowing you to be compassionate. So the World card here is the outcome. What is this? Yeah, the Two of Cups. There's the end to unrequited, like the outcome of this is an ending to the disagreements, an ending to the conflict. This is also this energy of where there has been, like, yeah, separation and where people have been holding on to things. That is the potential, like the outcome of this is that going away. Okay. It's like this season of your life of unrequited love, constantly pouring and watering situations, waiting for it to blossom and bloom, and it never coming. That season is over. This unrequited love season is over. But it is also it's ending with the understanding that I need to lean more into this Neptunian Piscean energy and really feel less entitled. Like, let's just say that this is just generic example. Let's just say that the softening your approach, let's just say that you're a masculine and you expect to have the woman prepare the meals and take care of the children. Softening on that expectation is actually going to close out a season of unrequited love. Or if you're a woman that feels entitled to a man paying all the bills and providing everything, softening on that approach is actually going to close out the season of unrequited love. Yes. Spirit said we ain't gonna be here all day. Let me see, Spirit. What's coming in from this deck here? What's coming in? What do the answer? Yeah, this is getting ready to bring you stability, honey. What can the ancestors close this out for my lovely Sagittarian 9th house collective? Can the ancestors please close this beautiful message out for the Sagittarian 9th house collective? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, the Conjure Woman manifestations number 1. This is Magician energy. Divinely guided. My goodness, wanted to show its face. The Conjure Woman, you can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. And when that is difficult, believe in us. your ancestors, who have your back. This is a good season for you. I told you this is a good season for you. If you get out of your own way and allow it to be. You are an alchemist. As within, so without. Nurture your gifts and give birth to your creative venture. The Conjure Woman ancestor brings gifts of manifestation and creation. The infinity sign is a reminder that she is limitless, and so are you. Alright, Sag, I hope that this message was able to offer you some guidance on your day. If this message was able to increase you in one way or another, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help circulate these messages out into the YouTube algorithm, as well as let us know that we are hitting home for you. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace.